Hello, hello, hello. Hopefully you guys can see me. Sorry, I tried to hello Carol. I tried to schedule my live stream at this time and I stream from my phone, so I wasn't sure how to get to it to go live, but I figured it out. So thank you so much for your patience and for waiting. Thank you. So I have all of the links down below for the coming up people participating, as well as all the ones who have already gone. And I am looking at the number of subscribers that I have, and if you guys are interested in seeing any of the videos I create, I do a lot of mixed media and watercolor and cards. This style is a little bit out of my comfort zone. I'll talk to you a little bit about that. But I'm looking at my subscribers right now, and it says 6.66 thousand subscribers, and I'd really like to change that. So if you aren't already subscribing to my channel, if you want to just click on that and become a new channel subscriber, hang out with me for a couple of weeks, see if you like what you see and you want to stick around. I would love to see that number change. But yes, welcome. Thank you guys so much. I see 38 of you on here right now. I don't have a moderator. I could not figure out how to add any of our amazing friends to moderate. And my daughter is busy right now, so she's not able to help me. It doesn't? Oh my gosh. Thank you, Karen, so much for being already subscribed. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like what I do. Okay, so the other reason I was a teensy bit late was that the post just came and I was so excited. My scrapbook.com order arrived on my doorstep and I had to bust open into it because I knew I had gotten some cool stuff that I might want to use in this video. One of the things that I got is this stamp set from Finnabair, Prima. I love these little circles with like the text and stuff and the butterflies. So cute. So I knew I'm going to try and probably use the stamps. And then I got some new paints from her. Did you guys see the live last week? This is what happened. Somebody was using these gorgeous colors in their project. If you're here, say it was you. I think it was the mint that I saw somebody use and I became obsessed. I had to have that color. I love mint and I generally mix my own because I don't really have like the perfect mint, and I think this is beautiful. And then since I was there shopping, I also got the Mediterranean and the Victorian green, so I pulled those out right away so that I could use them today. So I have some of the supplies listed in the description box below that I'm using today, but then I'll try to add them. I always say I'm going to add the supplies later, and I never do, so I apologize if you've ever looked for supply lists after these videos. I am terrible about doing that. So if there's something specific that you want to know and you like, just leave me a comment after the live and I will totally respond to your comment and let you know. Okay, so I'm back. Okay, good. Press the 3 dots beside a name and you can add them as a mod. Okay, I apologize. Okay, Karen. Oh, okay, Karen, I just made you a moderator. Okay, Tiffany, I mean, I don't know what it means to be a moderator because I've never even moderated. Hey, Tindaloo. Oh my goodness. Are those light bulbs but in half? Yes. I think Karen used these in her project as well. This is so old. I don't know if they even make them anymore. This was the Typo Bulbs 2 from Prima, and I had bought 2 of these, and then I just never used this pack, and I kind of came across them when I was digging to find stuff for Steampunk. So I'm going to use this light bulb for her body, for the body of my butterfly. But yes, they are flat bottom light bulbs. and I don't know if they're still available. It is very old. Okay. Good, good. But so let me just, I don't think, I'm going to try and talk and gesso my project, okay? So what I have done so far is I have a canvas here that was something else. I covered it with gesso. I've had it forever to reuse, and I decided to use it today. I thought my butterfly stencil was a lot bigger than it was, but this is probably an 8x8 size square canvas. And then I just covered it with the Tim Holtz Ideaology collage paper. This is the typography one. Absolutely love this one. I love text, I love script, I love numbers and letters, and so I just wanted to create a bit of texture in the background. I added some of this, this is like drywall tape that I've had in my mixed media stash since I first began mixed media. So for years I've had this giant roll, and so I did that. I covered all of that with Liquitex matte medium. Okay, so that's how I got the background started. Then I took my stencil butterfly. This is the Butterflies with Masks from Sean Petite. Tell me if I'm too loud or if I'm not talking loud enough. I know, another bulb, Karen. I am sorry. This is so reminiscent of Karen's project earlier. Yes. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, Tiffany. I wouldn't make a mold of it, but let me tell you. I'll get to that. So I should have grabbed the iPad, but I didn't. Shoot. Okay. Oh well. We'll manage. We'll get through this, right? So I have the Sean Petite Butterflies mask with masks here. What I did was I covered it with some modeling paste. You can use any modeling paste. This is just all I have. So this is what I used by Deco Art Media. Use whatever you have. So I put that modeling paste down, and then while it was wet, I removed it and I started adding these little gears. When I said that I would do this steampunk hop, I was like, what did I just say? I don't have steampunk stuff. So my husband has a 3D printer, and he was awesome, and he printed me these gears on his printer for me to use in my project today. So that's what I'm using. These are just, gosh, he told me MD, PDA, PLM. I don't know what they are. He told me the material. It's like a plastic, I would say, in layman's terms, which is my terms. And they're very lightweight, and so they were perfect. We have an Etsy store. I went ahead and put them in our Etsy store. If you're interested, you can go check that out. It is in the description box. He also made me these little screw heads. Of course, you can just use whatever you have. I had a bunch of trinkets, but they're packed away because we're like in a transition right now. So this is what I'm doing. So while the modeling paste was wet, sorry if I'm talking too fast, I'm trying to get through this. While it was wet, I pushed the little gears into the modeling paste on the bottom, and then I put some of this glue, this Better Ultimate Adhesive, and attached the ones to create like a little bit of layering. And then I took the mask that comes with this stencil, and where are they? I know I have the masks here somewhere. Here it is. So I laid that mask down, and then I added another layer of modeling paste on top. What I will tell you is that you need to wait for that bottom layer to be almost dry or completely dry before you try to add another layer. Ask me how I know. So wait for that first layer to dry if you want to add this on top. Okay? I hope that makes sense. Oh, good. Thanks, Sarah. Yes, exactly, Karen. Exactly, Karen, like the faucets. Totally. Yep, you certainly could get your own 3D printer. There's different sizes and stuff. I don't know anything about them. My husband does all of that. He's wanted one for a long time and has finally gotten it and has been making lots and lots of things. So these are the faucets. If you looked at, or if you watched Karen's video earlier, she used a discontinued product. And so we came up with this cute little design if you wanted to like recreate it or you want to use these in your project in some way. These are flat bottomed little faucets. They're so cute. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and now I'm going to add some gesso to my whole canvas. I'm just using Liquitex gesso. I love this gesso because I can find it anywhere, and it comes in big bottles, and so they last for a really long time, and that's why I use it. I have a bigger bottle, and I pour it into this smaller bottle. So hopefully everything is staying in place. I really didn't want that much. I didn't want to cover up everything, but let's just get this down and then we can remove with a baby wipe. So I am just in awe, I don't know if you guys are, of the projects today. Oh my gosh. They were so cool. I mean, a top hat, and then Nelly just before me did the freaking shoe in this whole steampunk style. So amazing. I was just thinking that as I was sitting with my daughter right beforehand. Like, how cool are all of the people here that do all of this fun stuff? So I'm looking for my spray bottle here. And just want to kind of get into those little nooks and crannies. Just want to get a little bit, especially on this plastic, because I don't know how the paint will react to, or how the plastic will like the paint. I don't know. I've never used them before. Like I said, I didn't have anything. My husband came to the rescue and he made me everything. The gears, the little clock hands, because I told him I want to make this butterfly that has gears on it and clock hands for the antenna. So he went ahead and made them for me. Oops. That popped up. Scraped it a little bit. So that was pretty cool. He's a pretty crafty guy too. And if we would have been in our house and had access to like all of the little trinkets that I normally have, it probably wouldn't have happened. Because I would have had access to all my little trinkets. Thank you so much, Karen, for posting that. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. You're going to make weird things. I can't wait to see what you make. Yeah, we have ideas for different things. So if you want to check out the Etsy store and follow my Etsy store, it's pretty bare right now. It's definitely a new, well, I've had it forever, but I hardly ever stock it in the past. But now with everything, we want to try and do that. And I apologize. My Ranger heat tool, the quiet one, died. Horrific death this week. I was using it to heat, you know, dry some of my layers and something that I was working in, and it started making the most horrible smell, noise, and smoke started coming out of it. So I quickly unplugged it and let it cool down and threw it away, and I'm so sad. So unfortunately, this is a lot louder. And I apologize in advance, but I can look at your comments. Oh, good. Oh, I'm sorry, TC's Paper Blessings. Oh, thank you, Charmaine, for your order. I do so appreciate that. And like I said, we're going to definitely have lots of more things in there. I have plans. My daughter is working on trying to create prints of my artwork that I've been creating lately, my faces and stuff like that. She's learning how to digitize all of those, which is way cool because I don't have the patience for that. And then I have plans on purchasing a tablet, a drawing tablet, to try to make some digital prints and stamps and stuff like that. So if I can, if my other business, which is slinging nail polish, if that does well, I can go ahead and get that, which would be cool. I don't know if those two colors are, I don't know about this Victorian green. We'll have to see. It's looking a little dark, but I do like this blue. I had no idea my order was going to come today. I'm so glad that it did. So glad. All right, I should probably put this stuff aside. All right, so it doesn't look like it's all the way dry, but it's going to be dry enough. Yeah, I'm hoping so. Disorganized crafter. I'm sorry, I don't know your name because I'm terrible. So I've never worked with, well, no, that's not true. I have like one other color of Impasto paints, and I'm probably saying it wrong. But if you guys have followed my channel for any length of time, you know I'm a bit Dina Wakley obsessed, and so I have a lot of her paints. But then when Tiffany was talking about, you know, she pretty much sticks to Prima and everything, I was thinking, yeah, I do use a lot of Ranger. So you could say that. I could say that. But I also love other things. I always have to try other things. And like Dina doesn't have a minty color. So I had to get this. But I don't know. We're just going to lay some color down. I was going to use this phthalo green blue shade from Golden. I was going to use that. That's how I create my mint, my usual mint green. I accidentally figured that out when I was working on a large canvas for our house, that if I mix that with quite a bit of whites or gesso, it turns into like the most beautiful minty green. So I might add a little bit of that. It says the transparent high flow acrylics. So let's see what happens here. Whoa. This is what happens when you have like a million things on your desk. that looks pretty. So you see how it creates this really pretty green shade? Oh, love it. Love it, love it. All right. That looks pretty. We're done. Oh, my sprayer. Couldn't figure out what to do them. Oh, thank you, Sarah. I got this at Hobby Lobby. It's called the Ultra Fine Mist Sprayer. So that's where I got mine. But like somebody said, you could probably find it elsewhere. It's really cool because you spray it. Like, I don't know if you could see, but when I spray it, like you hold down the nozzle and it just keeps going. So you don't have to go shh, 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 shh. Kind of cool. Love it. So I love the minty green. I do love that. Yeah, the ever shrinking craft space. It totally is shrinking. Okay, so let's see. This, oh, and if somebody was asking about this is the golden phthalo green. I cannot say that for the life of me. It's the blue shade. And I think that's what gives it the minty green. And I also think it's the reason I can mix it with dioxazine purple. And hopefully I don't eat my words here, but I think I can mix it with dioxazine purple and it'll be pretty. So let's see if I'm right. So look at the sprayer. When I hold it down, it just keeps spraying, which is super cool. I'm gonna have to glue that a little bit down fairly quickly. How does that look? That looks pretty. Pretty to me. Do you see this green and this purple mix into this like gorgeous periwinkle? Yes, obsessed. Totally obsessed. And that's what I love about like making stuff, is that you'll come across mixes like that, unexpected pretty things. So I'm gonna try to heat this layer so we can move on. Oh, me too, Cindy. I feel like this, I don't know. I need my Ranger heat tool back. This is my embossing heat tool and it works great for embossing, but I love my Ranger heat tool for drying layers like this. Go get more snacks, Carrie. I think the Hobby Lobbies are back open here too, but I'm not sure. So true, Karen. So I know Karen and Tiffany, I watched both of theirs. I caught bits and pieces of the girls that went in the morning, but I've got 60 of you with me right now, and I don't think I've ever hit 100. So if you guys want to share that and see if we can hit that goal of mine to have 100 people watching, that'd be awesome. And again, like I said, if you want to subscribe, if you like what you're seeing and you want to see more, just go ahead and hit that subscribe button and even the bell notification so that you know when I post a video, which is so very random. I would like to get a little bit better. I don't know if I like this green on it. I just had to try it. Maybe, maybe not. Let's see. This is still a little bit wet. Oh, that would be cool too, if we could like your comments on YouTube or on the chat. Do you see that color right there? Oh, and this color right here, that is so pretty. That right here, so pretty. I'm gonna try and get a little bit of that going here. Oops, that might be too much. So pretty. It's not quite as there we go. Now we got it going. You gotta hold it upright though. That's the only thing. You gotta hold it upright. Okay, there we go. So now I gotta dry again. Thank you. I think we need more of this. Yeah, I'm really happy that this color came today. Although you see how pretty this this golden also mixes. It's very pretty. And I'm just going to try and wrap the color around. Okay, so let me tell you, like I said, I am not, I wouldn't consider myself like super steampunk at all. Like I wouldn't even probably use that in the same sentence with myself. But I love it. I love the style, and I think I was thinking about my project after seeing like some of the amazing projects everybody was making, and I was like, I think you guys can consider if my project like beginner steampunk 101. So put some gears down, make some texture. That's my, like, you know, when I think of steampunk and everything. But then, of course, it's going to be a little bit my take on it with, like, my colors, because I don't really do rust, although I did bring some dioxide, red iron dioxide, or red iron oxide and transparent yellow iron oxide that we might try to do something with. But I don't know, I'm kind of liking my purple butterfly here. So before I go any further and start deepening up the color of my purple butterfly, we're a half hour in. So this is called something. Does anybody know what this is called? Because I don't see a name on it. Anyway, if you know the name of this stamp set, feel free to say. I'm gonna go ahead and pick out, I love this one. I love them all, actually. But we'll pick out some of these. Those are kind of different, right? Okay, 3 different sizes. I'm going to, again, just try to heat this, set this. Name is at the top. Oh, this. Don't forget to fly. Oh my gosh. Okay, right in front of me. Oh my gosh, you guys are funny. Thank you guys for telling me where it is. And you're right, I do need a snack. I'm gonna get some black archival ink. And we're going to stamp these gorgeous stamps just because I just got them and I have to use them, right? And of course, we want to make sure whenever you have a surround canvas, you know, a canvas that goes all the way around, you want to just get some of that texture on the sides. You just want to carry it all around like that. Ooh, that's pretty. Got some paint on there, so I need to clean that off. We'll just do that. All right. Oh, thank you, Karen. Yay. Oh, that's funny. No, we don't ever see anything right in front of us. And of course, I'm not used to where, like, they put the names and stuff. But yeah. Oh, I like it, guys. I like it so much. It is so pretty. Oh my goodness. I hope you guys like it as much as I do, because I'm like totally loving it. So I think I thought it would be pretty to like create some color here around some blue. So let me see if I can get enough blue here out of this liquidy. And I just want to like create like a little halo around her. And spread that out. Like I said, this has got to be upright. So we're just going to try to spread some of this around her. And yes, my butterfly is a her. Could be a him, but to me, it's a her. She is a she. All right, so now I want to add a little bit more. Sounds like my daughter's on the potty. She's 2. My mom is upstairs with her, so, and my boys are up there. My mom's up there with her, hanging out with her while I'm doing this. But I hear her on the little Kindle. That's the only time she's allowed to be on it, supposedly. She gets around that often, but I hear it, so that's why I said I think she's on the potty. I hate potty training. Does anybody else hate potty training? Like, if you have kids or went through that whole thing, oh my God. Good night. Oh, thank you, Dreamwoods Butterfly. That was so sweet of you. Thank you so much. Oh, I can't wait to see it, Karen. That sounds beautiful. Oh, I hate potty training. It's like the one thing I can't. Well, no, that's not true. There's other things, but potty training is so hard. I don't know. It's just one of those things. You know they're going to get it, obviously. I've got 4 other potty trained children. I know that she's going to come through this on the other side. It's just getting on the other side. So I'm going to try. This is a lot of layers and a lot of trying to heat these layers. Oh, my boys were harder. It does almost look like watercolor. But she does have like the cutest potty chair. It looks like a little toilet, like a little miniature porcelain toilet. It's like the cutest one ever. We've had all kinds. Alright, so we're just going to, I'm going to, maybe it's time to bring this in. This is the Alchemy. Metallique acrylic paint. Let's bring in a different brush. Try to get in there. The little nooks and crannies. I get quiet when I start to concentrate, so I apologize. That's when I get quiet, I've noticed. Not quite bright enough. Maybe I should bring this amethyst. Doesn't hurt to try, right? So this is the amethyst Metallique.
No, I asked somebody about it.
No. No. No, 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 no. It's too red. I have too much cool tones. I don't like the red. So I'm just going to add this again. This seemed to work really well. Get it in all of those little nooks and crannies and go with this again. We're doing a lot of drips here today.
Well, yeah, we should still get some more supplies.
Just to spread that around. And then we will remove some of that because it is super drippy. I have never watered down acrylics so much. So my, if you, I mean, this is what I say all the time. You've got to, in mixed media or in art in general, you just have to push past what you don't like. Don't ever give up, because you can make something come to life. You can make something beautiful. Anybody can. So don't feel like if you get to a spot where it's like, oh my gosh, what did I just do? That's not working for me. You know, that's why we have gesso. That's why we work in layers. Oh, cool, Laura, you do have those? Yes. Oh, that's so funny. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to listen to your live stream. Disorganized. Nikki, you're on at 6, which is 7 my time. I should be able to hop on. I'm a little nervous about your potty story. I don't have any that I can share. But yeah. I'll be definitely happy to hear it and see why you only have one. I always said I was supposed to, I don't know, I just started and couldn't stop. Totally started and couldn't stop. So let's just let this kind of mix around while it's still a little bit wet. This is more of the golden transparent high flow acrylic. So they are very liquidy, which is nice. So they work well if you're, you know, having like these lots of 3D elements. They work really well. They're very, very liquid, very, very high flow, like just like the name. Just like the name says. We gotta add a little bit of shading around our beautiful butterfly, because she's just a queen. Just a beautiful queen. I love this time of year because you start seeing the butterflies. We had I think it was last year. We had like the whole monarch butterfly crossing. No, what's it called? We were just studying it in science. The migration of the monarch butterflies. We had them come through Colorado either last year or the year before that, and it was amazing. It was so pretty. So pretty to see. Thank you so much, Sarah. Yes, Cindy, it is totally. Creating art is definitely an evolution. They are like ink, Karen. I would say they are more like ink. They're very, very fluid. And acrylic, so they dry permanent, so that's always nice in mixed media, because of course we're working in layers, and they're transparent, which I love. I probably will pull these out a lot more. They've been like sitting in my stash, not used. That's why I pulled them out today. But they remind me more of like watercolors and inks, which I really love. And so, yeah, So I'll probably definitely use them a lot more. A lot more. Okay, we are, yeah, I'm glad I glued all this down because we've got like less than 15 minutes left, and I still want to highlight our gears. I don't think I want to do, well, you know what, we can try it. We can try it, right? It's not going to hurt us to try it. Who knows, this might not even, yeah, it's open. This might be scary because this is red iron oxide. So it's a warm color, but it might also give us some nice, it might give us some nice contrast. You guys done?
Yep.
Did you have fun?
Yep.
Nice.
Are you live?
I'm live.
Hello.
This is my daughter. She's usually, she was going to moderate for me, but she was busy, which is totally fine.
Oh,
You can moderate now. You like it, honey?
I do.
Thank you.
I think I'll wait till I like it.
Oh, I know. I should probably save it for Mother's Day and give it to her. Look, I created my mom's Mother's Day present with you guys. My mom loves butterflies.
Yep.
Loves butterflies. I think we need to add just a, maybe that was a bad idea. That's why we have baby wipes. And with a 2-year-old, I always have baby wipes on hand. Almost
That's not
always.
true.
Almost always.
Yeah.
But you're right, it's not always true. I like it. I like that. What do you guys think? Yes, I'm adding rust to it. Be proud. Be proud, Nelly. Be proud of me. Because this isn't easy. I'm telling you, if I can do this, anybody can. And I really like it. I mean, yeah, it's kind of muddy in places, but it kind of looks cool. I can add maybe this flame or sparks. Which one do you think would add something nice to the rusty thing that we're doing here? Thank you for being proud of me. Sparks. I see lots of comments for sparks. Oh, it's not muddy? Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm looking at it on the screen. It looks pretty cool. I am absolutely giddy. It is, Karen. I am so excited. You guys, I really like it. Thin wax on gears when they're dry. The only wax I have is purple, and I brought out this rose gold. Okay, so we're going with flame. I think it's the glitter. This one, the sparks, has like that shimmer in it. So let's see. Oh, you guys. Oh my goodness. I'm obsessed. My mom might not get this. Or I'm going to have to make another one. Holy moly. Oh my goodness. This looks amazing, guys. I mean, not to toot my own horn or anything, But I mean, don't you guys just get like excited when something that you've had in your head actually comes out? I don't know. That's how I'm feeling right now. I'm not trying to say, oh my God, I'm so awesome. No, I'm just so excited that this idea that I had is happening. Like, it's really, really happening. There's a lot of liquid down in here. I want to get that up. That's all I mean. Toot toot. Oh, good, Arlene. I'm telling you, I have like obsessed over the steampunk style for years and never really gave it a shot. I've done a few here and there. I've always loved Finnabair's style with all of the hardware and all of that kind of stuff, but I never really gave it a shot because I felt like I couldn't. It wasn't me. But man, this is so much fun. I keep forgetting this little gear guy over here. He kind of faded away. Oh my gosh. I will have to really let that dry once we're done. It's not totally dry, and I do want to add my ball for the body, and we've got like just a few seconds left. So what I would do is when this is totally dry, and I'll post a picture on my Instagram to show you the finished project, because I'm obviously not going to get done here in this time. So let me just dry for the body. Yeah. Exactly. Okay, so you've got Jessica's channel coming up after me. And I do have her link in the description box, so you guys can head over there and check that out. I know somebody, Nikki or Nelly, I think you said to add maybe some of this around the edges to tie that in, right? I've got to make dinner after this. We're having nachos. You guys, oh my gosh. Good call. Love this. I also wanted to add a bit of this around the edges. Maybe not that much. But I did want to add some of this. Oh, so fun. So what I'll do, just to kind of, my mind is so moving right now with how I want this to go, where I want this to go. I could totally turn on the camera afterwards and film this if you want to see it, and I could post it on my channel later, just like a sped up version of how I finish it. But what I'm thinking is I'll definitely add some shading around the butterfly with my Stabilo Marxall. I will deepen up the edges of the canvas, and then I'm definitely going to add the body of the butterfly like that, but I don't want to do that until I'm done with all of the shading and everything. But this is kind of where it's going to go. Oh my gosh, I love it. I could totally play around here for probably another hour if I was being honest, but that's where I took it. So I love it. I don't know about you guys, but I'm obsessed. I love it. I probably add shading around my circles here too, just to pull those out a little bit more. But oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Debbie. That is so sweet. The name of this bottle is the Ultra Fine Mist Sprayer. So I'm sure if you Google that or whatever, you could find it. Ultra Fine Mist Sprayer. Oh my gosh, I love it. So Jessica Laros is your next stop. And thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and witnessing this kind of not first foray into steampunk, but definitely it has been a while. And thanks for joining me on this little journey of this canvas from beginning to now. And I'll definitely I will just go ahead and turn on the camera when I get done and film the rest of the process with you so you can see how it gets from here to the end. And then also, if you want to follow me on Instagram, I am at Inky Fairy Designs. I'll post pictures there as well of the finished canvas. All right, thank you guys so much. I had so much fun with you today and with everybody along the way. So much inspiration, so much fun. Olga, you sound like you need to get some sleep. Like another light color steampunk. Yeah, fun. I love it. All right, thank you guys so much. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.